Are you anxious, stressed, mind racing? Do you have trouble sleeping? Are you looking for healthy ways to cope? Join Speedway Jefferson, certified mindfulness practitioner and lawyer, and learn to apply mindfulness meditation to the challenges of everyday life. Harness the power of mindfulness meditation to live and work to your highest and best purpose, starting with just 5 minutes a day.
Welcome to Mindful in 5, where we learn how to apply mindfulness and meditation to the challenges of everyday life in bite-sized episodes for people with no time. My name is Spiwa Jefferson, and today we are celebrating the beginning of Black History Month by talking about self-love. Not the kind of self-love that is ego-driven, conceited, or seeks to elevate itself above all others. Instead, it is the kind of love that recognizes that we are all created equal. You are worth no more and no less than anyone else. It is the kind of self-love that is quietly comfortable and confident in your own skin. You recognize that on this earth, we are all as siblings to one another. God lovers recognize that we all stem from the same parent in whose image we are created. And as siblings, we recognize that some of our siblings may not have our best interests at heart. If you have children, you may have had the experience that I had, where one of your children comes running over to you, demanding that you exact some sort of punishment or vengeance against the other sibling for some perceived wrong. But as a parent, you love all your children. And on most days, you just want peace. I used to tell my kids that they had better get along because if mom had to intervene, they were both going to be unhappy with my solution. In the same way, we as human beings on this earth are much like siblings. Sometimes we treat each other badly. We cheat each other, mistreat each other, say horrible things to and about each other. Self-love recognizes that no matter who you are, no matter what your race, culture, creed, orientation, identity, no one can harm your spirit without your permission. It is your responsibility and mine to look after our hearts and do what we can to hold ourselves together, even when it's hard. Sometimes we carry the scars of childhood where parents, siblings, other people have spoken words and ideas into who we are that are damaging and painful. But because we were too young to consciously reject the negative messages, they have been woven into the fabric and the tapestry of our souls and just compounded over the years. Mindfulness meditation can be really helpful in helping you observe these deep-rooted myths and misconceptions that may hold you back in life. If you can recognize and observe negative thought habits, you can diminish their power over you. And with time and effort and consistent practice, you can change them, replacing them with positive thoughts. Today, I'm going to read a passage from my book, Mindful in 5. It's from the season of day, and this is chapter 4, titled Stand Bravely. Here we go. On the sprawling Lake Forest, Illinois campus, Bree hopped on the elevator. Her coveted meeting was minutes away. Gottfried Kaufmann was CEO of Sunderland Medical, subsidiary of a global conglomerate on par with Google and Amazon. He was so impressed with a speech she gave at a foundation dinner that he invited her for this meeting. Brianna was the only Black person and the only woman on the elevator. The white men were dressed in dockers, white shirts, and dark blazers. Her dark blazer covered a tasteful African print dress and matching jewelry she had purposefully chosen. With her lithe body, long graceful neck, and bun topped with a cascading crown of natural curls, she looked regal. She had never fit in and never would, so there was no sense in hiding. She smiled. All the better to be memorable, she thought. The takeaway: you came into this world as an individual with unique gifts. With those gifts, you will serve purposes that only you can. No one will lay footsteps in your exact pattern through life, and only you will leave this world at your appointed time. There is only one you. As social creatures, human beings tend to seek the company of others, and we tend to seek conformity. If you ever felt different because of your appearance or something you viewed as a peculiarity, you know the discomfort of nonconformity. If you felt at home as one of the men on Bree's elevator, you know the comfort of belonging. But even then, you are a distinct individual despite a veneer that might render you invisible. Embrace yourself, your unique skills, capabilities, and talents. They are yours on purpose, and you are perfect just as you are right now. This is who you are. Rise. Well, that is our reading today from Mindful in 5. I wish you a happy and healthy Black History Month. Until next week, this is Fiwa saying be mindful and be well.
Thank you for listening to Mindful in 5. If you enjoyed it, follow and rate it on your favorite podcast platform or on trustpilot.com. Get your copy of the book Mindful in 5 from Amazon.com or mindfulin5.com today. Visit mindfulin5.com to download sample chapters of the book, watch videos, connect with the Mindful in 5 community on social media, and more. Until next time, be mindful and be well.